And Ndumiso, you're on the wall, and what have you got in front of us now? You've got the metros.
Metros.
Okay.
And we had started with Nelson Mandela Bay.
Yeah.
So the next one that we're looking at is Buffalo City.
Right.
And that's the one metro that the ANC seems to be guaranteed to take, because they are retaining it, projected 61%.
Okay.
And the change in sentiment, they were at 60% previously. So maintained the status quo.
All right. So as we were before.
As we were before.
What's happened to the other parties as a result?
So the DA has lost about 5% and they're projected to come down to 19%. And the EFF, on the other hand, seems to have grabbed that difference. So it's gone from 8.2 to 12.1%. Right. So it's going to be 61 ANC, 19 DA, and 12.1 EFF. The other parties, one that is usually doing well in the Eastern Cape, UDM, it's 1.3 to 1.2, so not much of a change. Freedom Front Plus, it didn't have any support at all, only 0.5% in this election.
All right, so, but what it does tell us is that Freedom Front Plus are starting to resonate
in different areas.
In
the country, correct.
Beyond their traditional base.
Correct.
Okay.
It looks like that. That's what the numbers are telling us.
Okay. Let's look at the other metros that you have for us.
So we can look at Mangaung. Okay, that's also another very interesting one.
Right.
Mangaung, it was held by the ANC at 57% in 2016. It's projected now to be at around 51%.
Wow.
The model has been projecting 49.5, 50, 51%. So even with this, at 97.3% voting districts counted, we don't expect this number to change much. So it looks like we might have the ANC still retaining the majority in Mangaung.
But they'll be concerned, because if you go back years, the graph is looking like this. And if something doesn't change, if some intervention doesn't happen in the interim, it's quite likely to dip below 50 in the future local government elections. Is that what these figures tell us?
Yes. So if you look at 2011, so this is local government 2011, 67%.
Right.
2016, 57%.
Right.
2019, 51. So it's a downward trend, and they will need to do something to arrest the trend and reverse it if they would like to still retain it.
So they're holding on to Mangaung by the skin of their teeth at this stage, it looks like.
It looks like it.
All right. Okay. The next
and then the next metro.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's look at it's City of Johannesburg.
Right. Now this one is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. So with 95% of the voting districts declared, the ANC stands at a projected 33.2%. So as I've indicated, it's likely to stay that way because of the fact that it's quite a high number. The scoreboard is 32.8 and the prediction is 33. And the DA is standing at the projected 25.8, 26 basically. And the third party is, or the third after that is 10.2 EFF. But now, Action SA comes in at 17.9%. And that's, again, with 95% of the votes.
18% of the vote.
18%. So that
this is a new party, literally just arrived to get 18%, and your first time of asking. That's
so. So Peter, I think when one looks at the numbers, the EFF seems to stay at 10.2. It was 10.9, so not much of a difference. But you look at The ANC from 44.945 to 33. Okay, that's about just over 10 difference. DA 38.5 to 25.8, just over 12%. So this number seems to be largely coming from those two.
My goodness. Okay. I mean, this is a significant story, and we'll try and figure out why. But Ndumiso Cingo, thank you so much indeed for that update. And I guess your projections now are pretty much cemented, aren't they? I mean, this is going to be the story come tomorrow when they do the official announcement.
It looks like it.
All right. Okay. Fascinating. Fascinating.